More on the situation in Baltimore. We're joined by J. Howard Henderson. He is the president of the Greater Baltimore Urban League. Thank you so much for joining us. As you are hearing right now, we're hearing reaction from the Freddie Gray family. Want to ask you your reaction to that and these charges against the police officers.
Well, certainly it was gratifying to see that our new state's attorney took decisive action. I think she had already had her own investigation going some parallel with the city. So once those city investigation was over and they turned over their findings to the state's attorney, she moved swiftly and decisively. So the citizens of Baltimore were quite proud of our newly elected state attorney.
You know, on Friday, the U.S. Justice Department announced a new pilot program costing some $20 million for body cameras for law enforcement agencies. What do you make of it? We heard the family's attorney mention support. This is something that President Barack Obama is also pushing for. Do you think that body cameras could affect behavior on the streets, knowing that they're there to capture every move?
Well, no question about it. That will assist the police in not doing some of the things that they've been doing, deter them from doing those things. But also we need to have training for our officers in terms of how they treat our citizens in some of these neighborhoods. It would also be helpful if we could also do something with the Police Bill of Rights that's down there in Annapolis and make sure we get that changed around so that it's equitable to all of the citizens, not only just to the police. So there are a lot of things that are still, the hard work is right in front of us. This is just one phase of the situation here in Baltimore. Certainly we are quite pleased with the charges that were brought today, but it's going to take a long time. Then we have to go through the indictment process, and then we have to go through the total legal situation as it relates to conviction. And so, you know, it's going to take a time. It's going to take about maybe 6 or 8 months or even longer. So we're hoping that this process has started and will heal our city. But, you know, like I say, the hard work is still ahead of us. We have to put some resources in place to affect those communities and help provide some opportunities for the citizens that are left out in our city. So we're hoping that this would be the first step to the path for healing, and also will provide the resources that are needed to prepare the individuals in those communities for jobs and real jobs, and hopefully provide a better quality of education for those who have dropped out of school.
All right, Mr. J. Howard Henderson, thank you so much for joining us from Baltimore. We appreciate your time.